Your life is spinning out of control. Seems the whole world is out to get you. Credit feed with Seraphim17. Yeah. Hello there, Seraphim17 once again, bringing you another installment of my live credit feeding with Seraphim17. And this time we have a game entitled EspGaluda 2. And for anybody that knows anything about this game series, you will know that the first EspGaluda was pretty simple for a cave game. It wasn't too difficult, it wasn't too ridiculous, and anybody that thinks the sequel is of that nature and of a similar difficulty, you're going to be sorely mistaken, because this game is very hard. This game gets ridiculous very quick. It's not quite on the same level as the mushy Futari that I played last installment, because that is just madness, but it gets pretty crazy. So let's do this. And it's a lovely summer's day, which translates in my language as a fucking awful day, because I'm sweating like a paedophile in a prison. It really isn't cool, but here we go. There isn't a traditional difficulty on this one. It's just got the rank system where the better you do, the harder the game gets, and I'm going to pick Ageha, or whatever it's called. That's a brief explanation of the game. And this one's a little different, because you shoot people. You also have a slow motion mode, which enables you to cash in large amounts of points. I can't quite remember how it works. I just know that the jewels enable you to go into it, and you get jewels by killing people when you're not in that certain mode. So there's a jewel, there's a couple dudes, and what button have I got mapped to go into crazy mode? Because I cannot tell right now. Here we go. So as you can tell, kind of tame compared to the start of the other one. But is it that? It is that, and then you use this to cash it in. Yeah, I get it. Right, so you want to do it on the big guys preferably when there's lots of bullets on the screen like now, and then you get the most points. And it just becomes kind of like a sequence of trying to get as many bullets on screen as possible and then cancelling it with that crazy slow motion pink bullet mode like that. But that failed. Anyhow, this is the sub-boss. This guy's a pretty good guy to hit with. Oh, that's a nice pattern. Oh, he's got tons of life. What the fuck am I doing? Oh, by the way, did you notice how it went really red there? That means that I've stayed in that other mode a little bit too long, and it punishes you for it, so you can't exploit it. Because it makes the bullets faster, it has a whole bunch of adverse effects, and there's actually a couple of hidden states in the game if you know how to go into them, which give you more points to multiply. Whoa, that was not cool. So dying on the first level on a game that's first level is pretty simple, is probably not the way to go. Here we go, see what's happening. But yeah, like I say, I am rusty at these games, so don't expect greatness, but this is the first boss. Oh. And I'm going out later, and I'm at that mode where I don't want to eat because I actually want to get drunk, but I haven't eaten all day, and it's getting kind of, close to the time we're going out, so I'm going to end up screwing myself if I'm not careful. How do y'all guys feel? Do y'all guys like to eat before you go out so you absorb it all and you look like a massive heavyweight? I kind of don't, because all that seems to do is waste your money, and there's nothing worse than going out and paying a hell of a lot of money and not even getting the results of it at the end. Kind of sucks major cock. Oh, I don't know why I did that, he's nowhere close to dying. Yeah, the only problem with this is you've got to watch the life, and then you've got to watch... Oh, you see that noise just then? That tells you and indicates that he's on low life, so you don't actually have to watch the life bar. I just forgot. There is the first stage. You're probably thinking, well, that was garbage compared to the other one. You barely died at all. Well, don't worry, it soon gets pretty crazy. It's just a slower incline on this one. And there's a shit... Oh, I love this pirate ship at my right. Some good enemies here to farm bullets off, especially this guy over here. That circle thing's going to start shooting tons of stuff. Here we go. Oh, it's quite nice. Oh no, it's going red, that's not good. And he's done it just as I said it, and now I'm in some shit. No, I'm not. Oh, we're too bad. Yeah. And anybody that's put off buying these kind of games because they think they're going to be too hard and they don't have the patience to sit with them, the developers have actually created a novice mode where there's nowhere near as many bullets, it's a lot less strict, and you actually, if you get hit instead of dying, you'll use a bomb automatically. And it just makes the games a lot simpler, and for the person who isn't, crazy Twitch reflex machine, it makes them a lot more manageable. And I don't know why I've done that again, he's going to start firing sideways. This guy's a real douche. There we go, you heard the noise. Oh, it's gone red, that's not cool. But yeah, sometimes the dude's still going, dude's still kicking. Go on, that's got to be it. Seriously? Thank you. Give me the points. But yeah, the novice modes are super, and I can pretty much no-miss clear the novice modes, because they are that simple.
and they're a really fun thing to play. I mean, there's a whole bunch of different options. You saw the menu before I started this game where there was just a stack of different things I could choose, and the subtleties are very slight in some of them, but some of them they're massive. Like, there's one mode where when you do the focused fire, you actually cancel bullet. This is bad. Yeah, it's very bad. You actually cancel bullets, and then you do the quick fire that I'm doing right now, cancels a different colour bullets, and it's like, whoa! I don't remember it being that tough at this start, but I'm not killing the big things. You need to get rid of the shit like this. Because the whole point of these games is if you can keep on top of the enemies, they don't give you that much trouble. Don't they look like pussies, them things in the boat? Nice bit of pornographic imagery there. But anyhow, this is the second boss, the big griffin-looking metal machine monster dude. And his patterns are pretty, you know... Whoa, nearly died then saying that. Aren't too bad. Depending on how good you're doing, though, will depend on how crazy they do get. Look at this. Oh, seriously? I should not have died. Oh, that was a waste of points. But I'm not going to go for a crazy score because I suck at these games. But yeah, I should probably talk about the whole France thing. At the start of August, I'm going to a foreign country. I say foreign country, it's only Europe. It's not like I'm going to like Puerto Rico or someplace. But it's still pretty important because it means for 3 weeks your guys are not going to get any videos, and I don't know if there's anybody that uses my channel, should I say, as sustenance. You're going to be starving for quite some time, so I do apologise about that, but, you know, life comes first, unfortunately. Oh, that was bad. Yeah, I forgot to mention, when you're in that mode where it's all pink and it slows down, where you can coin things in, if you get touched by a bullet, you will automatically bomb, and that's what should happen then, and I kind of fucked that boss up, or I would have got a couple of points. But, you know, life's a bitch, and this is when shit starts getting a little bit more complicated. We've got a big old cannon there shooting at me. Nothing too crazy yet, though. It's just me being really sloppy. Hang on here. There we go. Nice gap. More bullets. I love these. Oh, they're cool, them. If you can hit these kids. Go on, get him. There we go. There's a little trick on this game as well. If you want it to be super hard from the start, because the way to unlock difficulties in this is to play really well. If you can beat the game without dying, you'll unlock a crazy amount of rank. And then you can actually select what rank the game starts at. So, a way to cheat this if you're not that great at the game and you want to experience, you know, the craziness of these games when they're played at a very high rank, is to do what I've actually done. And if you download a replay of someone who is really good, you can use their rank because they've beat it. And some of the ranks are like rank 300 and madness like that, and the screen is just coated in bullets. It's just full on a pawn. It's a massive orgy of bullets, and it gets really really insane. And the reason why I personally do it is because I think practicing when it's at its hardest, you benefit the most. Unless you're doing nothing but die, and for a lot of the case that's pretty much what it is. But if you practice when something is at its most difficult, you will definitely get better. That's the reason why I play stuff on its hardest difficulty, purely because it's a learning curve, and a lot of games these days are so without challenge. There's just no point in... Oh, that was bad. No point in doing it. Oh, he just had to do it, didn't he? Nice little epileptic seizure of a pattern. Here we go, that's a good one. But there goes the sub-boss anyhow. Yeah, after Mushy, this is definitely seeming a lot tamer. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've lost like 5 lives to the shoot 'em up pros. Are probably thinking I'm a giant bitch, but at the same time, compared to that other one, goodness me, that shit was hectic. Really hectic. Oh, there's a gap. Probably should have shot him for a little bit longer before I went into this mode. Oh, it still worked. I just lost all my... Oh, he's not dead, he's not dead. Oh, you motherfucker! How close was that? I'm not going to shoot 1,000 bullets at you, I'm going to shoot 50,000 bullets at you. But, yeah, a lot tamer, but still fun. So I'll shoot him in this mode for a while, and then I'll do the whoop-ass mode when he does the big pattern. There you go. Maximise on my pointage, and he's still not dead. I keep forgetting the bitch doesn't die. Oh no. Oh no! I should probably stay in the red mode just to entertain people, but then I'll die all the time, and I hate dying. Oh, goodness me. And another thing as well, I was working on a few montages before I did the Call of Duty, you know, ballistic knife and sniper one that I had on my hard drive for ages, and I put the music on it and I threw some of the film quotes over it, and it seems to have gone down pretty well with the people that have taken note of it. I actually did a companion one to that, but I'm not going to upload it just yet because I want the other one to be a bit of a memory before I do, because obviously I don't want to saturate it. But the other one is actually a fail-tage, so it's full of fails and when things go wrong. And there's a lot of annotations, it's nice and fun. And once again, I've thrown in a bunch of movie quotes, a bunch of unique music, and it's on Call of Duty 4 this time, so it's something a little different. And I'm really excited to throw it up when I finally do, because I'm really pleased with it. It took a long time to edit this time, because I was being a little bit more conscious with my choices. But I just hope people, you know, receive it the way it's intended. And, oh god. Oh, that was nasty. Why did I do that? That was so sloppy. Here she goes, firing a lot of bullets. It's a bit more like it. Oh no! Oh, yeah. What is she, by the way? Is she some kind of Phoenix Cross little girl? Because her wings are like ablaze. Her wings are kind of like... Did anybody play Infinite Undiscovery? And you stayed out too long in the lunar rain and your team started growing crazy wings because they started to vermify. She kind of looks a little bit like that, and I hate these kind of patterns where there's two things moving at the same time. You can use your slow-mo to get through the patterns if you want, you just don't get too much of it, so I wouldn't rely on it. Come on, bitch, die! Oh no, it went red. Oh, she's still alive, she's still alive. There you go, bitch. And for some reason she dies in a shower of confetti. Maybe she was a previously scorned, like, fucking altar maid or something along those lines, or a bridesmaid that never got to be the bride, and, you know, came back on every Halloween with a couple of glowing wings and about 1 million bullets in her hands or something along those lines, and turned into a serial killer. Oh, he's gonna drop a ton in. Hello, friend. But yeah, another one that's got some really snazzy music. Don't get me wrong, this is nowhere on the level of Mushy, because I do love the Mushy soundtracks, but it's still something to get you bouncing when you play. Yeah, still got it. It never left me. Here we go. Take that, boy. You gotta be careful of the dive bombers, because I don't know if you've noticed, but oh shit, they oh, this is bad news. This is. Oh, I hate doing that. I feel so cheap. I wish you could turn that option off. I wish it just cancelled it. Oh, these boats are pretty cool. Yeah, can you imagine if you were an enemy in this world? You don't really stand too much chance, because there's always one, like, fucking Super Saiyan flying dude with a massive cannon that comes out of his face. But in saying that, if you're one of the bosses, you stand more of a chance, because you've got a massive life bar. And we take one hit, so it's pretty racist if you ask me. Not that I'm a connoisseur or some kind of, you know, advocator of racism. Never said I was ambassador of free will, or some kind of, you know, judicial system against prejudice, because sometimes prejudice can be healthy as long as it doesn't involve riding around in white capes pretending to be ghosts and lynching black people. Never a good thing. But that's another sub-boss down. Killed me, the bastard. I don't like him very much. Ooh, they'll give you a ton of points if you hit them right, but I didn't. Oh, God! Oh, there's a gap. Oh, he's firing a lot of bullets. There we go. Thank you, friend. But yeah, if you can memorize this game and you can play this one a lot, this is definitely significantly easier than the last installment. And I haven't done that for as a conscious thought. I just remembered this being a little bit more insane. I should have probably turned the rank up from the start or something like that to make it that little bit more entertaining. But I've got Moochie Moochie Pork and Pink Sweets, and they are insane. They are really difficult because they're a little different then. They're programmed by a different section of the Cave Developer Company. I think these ones are more Ikeda territory, and those are done by, I can't remember the other guy's name, I think it's Shigawa, but he comes from something called a raising background, which is a different style of shooter. It's where suiciding and rank player... Whoa! There you go, that's one way of surviving. Play a really important role in the gameplay, and I don't actually like that, because what happens is, if you don't die, the game gets harder, so it can, and you get a lot of free lives all the time, so the strategy then becomes less about dodging bullets and more about managing your life supply so that you're always suiciding, and I'm in trouble. Oh no, I'm not. I somehow got through that crazy pattern. And I don't like suiciding, because to me it's skillless, even though there is skill to it, because, you know, going from 4 lives to 1 life just to manipulate the game mechanics is a terrifying predicament for somebody like me, because as you've noticed, I'm not the best player at these games, and I'm inexperienced at them because it's been such a long time. But if I do get a Japanese console, which is something that I've been, debating for a very long time, because believe it or not, I stopped playing my 360 for about 6 months and played nothing but MAME, playing the old Dodon patches and the Goang and the Esperade and all sorts of good stuff. The original Dom patch and a load of the Touhou series by Zone, which are some of the most insane indie-made games I have ever played. Oh! And I did it a lot, and then I kind of, forgot about it for a while, and I was all set on getting a Japanese console so I could buy Ketsui and Dodon Patch Die for Ketsu and a whole bunch of ones like Death Smiles 2, because, I mean, don't get me wrong, Death Smiles 2 looks like a piece of shit visually, but Death Smiles' gameplay is one of my favourite horizontal shooters. Oh, that's another one I forgot to mention. I played a lot of Pro Gear no Arashi 2, which is a really difficult one for me. I could never get the scoring system on that game for some reason. It just used to kick my ass. But it never happened, and a friend of mine was going to sell me his, but unfortunately he put it on eBay, and that kind of fell through. But if anybody's not played a game called Ketsui, it is fucking awesome. It is one of those games that everybody talks about in the community, and there's a lot of people that don't understand why it gets such high acclaim, because, I mean, sure, it's not perfect by any standards, and it's probably not... It's just, there's something unique about it, and I actually got the Game Boy Advance, what the fuck am I on about? The DS game, which is Ketsui Death Label, I believe, and all it is a boss rush mode game, where you take on all the bosses, and they've been kind of scaled down to fit the DS's hardware. And I just fell in love with it. I love the ships, I love the sounds, I love the chips, I love the lock-on mode, I love the scoring system where it's all about proximity and finishing them off with a certain fire pattern. It's just super fun.